Hey guys, Spoofomania here, and today the first trailer came out for Monsters University, and I'm gonna give my review of it. So the basic premise of Monsters University is it takes you back to when Mike and Sully and a bunch of other characters from the original Monsters Inc. Were back in college, and in the Monsters Inc. movie, Mike and Sully, they're great friends and everything, but I guess when they were back in college, they had a rivalry going on about who would be scarier. So Monsters Inc. is one of my favorite Pixar movies. In my opinion, it's one of the best. And I mean, the movie had everything to me. It had action, it had heart, it had comedy. Um, so when I heard that they were making, because this movie started off as a sequel, so when I heard that they were making a sequel to Monsters Inc., I thought to myself, wow, that'd be really cool. But then I heard that would be a prequel, and I gotta be honest, I would have rather seen a sequel. I would have rather seen where Boo was now, what Mike and Sully are doing now. Now that they're doing this whole thing with laughs instead of scares. Um, so I think that a sequel would have been more interesting. So although I was kind of disappointed that they were making a prequel instead of a sequel, I still knew deep down that I would go to see this movie just because I love the original Monsters Inc. so much. It was one that they came out with the plot for this prequel that I was a little bit off put, because the plot has to do with Mike and Sully being these big rivals back in college, and I just didn't really like that whole idea. I felt like it had been done before too many times, and it was just too overdone and cliche for it to be a Pixar movie. Because above all, Pixar has always been really creative with their plots, and even though I liked Brave, but I didn't love it, but even that plot was original, and this plot just doesn't seem original to me. And this isn't exactly the movie I want to see from Pixar either, because the past two movies they put out, Cars 2 was mediocre. Uh, I thought it was by far the worst Pixar movie. I felt like it should have been straight to DVD or just never made in general. And then Brave I liked, but I just didn't love it, and I didn't feel like it was exactly a Pixar movie. So I feel like the next movie after those two should be one that brings Pixar back on the map, and makes everyone trust Pixar for great movies again. And this movie just doesn't seem like it's going to be that. And when watching this trailer today, the movie just seems exactly what I expected. It seems like there's no surprises or anything. It doesn't seem like it seems like the movie has the most childish humor out of any Pixar movie I've seen. And I'm still looking forward to this movie. I'm just not sure how good it will be. I mean, you think that they could get creative, the things that go on at this college, just have some tie-ins to the whole monster world or something. But it just doesn't look like it's that creative. I mean, they're playing a game of football. I mean, they're having parties and everything. It just seems like a standard college movie, but with monsters. I mean, it doesn't look like the monsters are really adding anything to this scenario or to this plot. But still, I don't really want to judge this movie too much before I see it. That's just what the vibe I got from the trailer itself. But also judging from the trailer, I mean, I could tell that this movie isn't just going to be purely about this rivalry. There definitely looks like there's something else going on here. I don't know why, but while watching a couple scenes in this trailer, while when they're like driving in this car, and there are a bunch of them in the car, it kind of reminded me of Paranorman in a way. Just a couple of the shots. So maybe there will be, like a bigger storyline than just this rivalry. Something that brings Mike and Sully together. That definitely might happen too. And also, above all, I'm just happy that they're getting all the original voices back for the characters. Such as John Goodman, who I love, and Billy Crystal, and Steve Buscemi's coming back too, and I think that's great. In the end, the trailer didn't really do that much for me, but I'm still looking forward to this movie. I still want to see it and see how it turns out. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Tell me in the comments below what you thought of this trailer. Did it get you excited for this movie? Do you want to see this movie? And also tell me, what's your favorite Pixar movie? I'd have to say mine is probably Up, Monsters Inc., Wall-E. Yeah, it's really hard to pick one, but if you could tell me that in the comments, that would be great. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.